Denver Human Services employees forced to explain why they placed a 12-year-old boy with his sex offender father, only to have that boy suffer horrific abuse. CALL7 Investigator John Ferrugia is here. And John, the caseworker says she was forced to do it for fear of being fired.
Yeah, Eric, this is a case that gives you a disturbing behind-the-scenes look at how child safety decisions have been made at DHS. There are clearly questions here about proper supervision and why an often disciplined caseworker continues to make critical decisions that can put kids at risk.
I wrote the report, and I do remember listing my concerns.
Her name is Kelsey Patton, and this is a deposition in a current lawsuit against Denver Human Services by the now 18-year-old boy who DHS documents confirm was sexually abused by his father. The caseworker claims she never supported placing the child in the home.
And it was sent back to me telling me to take that out, take my concerns out of the report.
Who did you submit your report to that contained your concerns?
My report first goes to my supervisor.
Her supervisor, Sinet Katema, also was deposed and tells a very different story.
Did you instruct Ms. Patton to take her concerns out of her report to the court?
No.
Did you tell Ms. Patton that if she did not conceal her concerns from the court, she would be terminated?
No.
It's really hard to know who to believe in this case.
Lawyer Jordan Factor represents the 18-year-old, and it is he who questioned the caseworker and the supervisor.
Their sworn testimony is 180 degrees opposite from each other.
And our investigation has found that is just the beginning of the inconsistencies and apparent DHS errors in this case. The father, Tercel Durison, was convicted of attempted sexual assault on his 15-year-old stepdaughter who lived in his home. He served time in jail after refusing to complete his sex offender program. Court documents make it clear that caseworker Kelsey Patton misrepresented that assault to those helping make the decision about the boy's placement.
The guardian ad litem, the individual therapist, and the family therapist all testified that the caseworker told them that the prior incident involved a consensual relationship with a 17-year-old girl. And each of them said that if they knew the true facts, they would have not supported this placement.
Case documents show that before the boy was sent to his father's home, the judge in the case ordered a parental risk assessment. None was done. And there's no evidence that either a third-party safety assessment or a DHS safety plan were completed. The caseworker was also required to visit the home every other month to make sure it was safe. Did she?
No, I did not go into father's home every other month.
Both Patton and Katema continue to work at DHS with full caseloads, even after Katema claimed under oath that Patton is lying about the case.
Do you intend to take disciplinary action against her as a result of what you heard today?
No.
You're going to allow her to continue to make representations to the court?
Yes.
You're going to allow her to continue to make statements to the court about kids' safety?
Yes.
And when the supervisor said that she wasn't going to take any action at all, my mouth dropped. If she's not telling the truth and her supervisor knows that she's not telling the truth, then it's terrifying that she is allowed to continue to maintain a full caseload of vulnerable children for whom she makes life or death decisions.
Now, it's unclear here who is lying, but the DHS supervisor said under oath that Patton has been disciplined 3 times, and there have been concerns about her casework from judges, lawyers, and the probation department. Yet we have confirmed that Patton is still handling a caseload at DHS, and Katema is still listed as her supervisor. Our investigation continues. I'm CALL7 Investigator John Ferrugia.